1, 2, 3. Hello, how are you? I wonder if you can see me. Oh, the world's worst film producer, that's me. I saw this video on YouTube. A bloke invented this thing to lift his bike, his Road King, or his heavy bike when he dropped it. And I looked it up, how much it cost. It was about $400, it was in America, and about $200 postage. So I thought I could make something like that myself. So I've got these bits of pipe. It was a it was like, it had a ratchet strap on it, and you pumped it, you worked the ratchet strap and it lifted the bike up enough so that you could just get, you didn't need to strain yourself lifting the bike up. So got that, about the height. I've got this pipe that I'm going to cut down so that it goes inside that one, just to give a bit of extra height to it. It's got to be this height so it fits in the pannier, otherwise it could just be one long pipe. Oh, actually, oh no, this one won't fit in the pannier. So it fits in the pannier. This will fit in the pannier. Now that one goes inside there. I'll cut that to be the same size, but it can lift up to about that height. And when it's, which would make it there, so it'd be that height. I'd only take some off just to make it a bit lighter. But so the finished article will have a base plate on here so that I can put my foot on it to hold it steady. Do you know where I'm coming from yet? And this ratchet strap, which I won't need this bit, I won't need this actual strap on it. Take that off. I've got the actual ratchet, the actual strap that goes on it there somewhere. Now what I'm going to do is take this bit and I've got to fix this bit onto here. So you end up with this. This is fixed onto there. It goes in there. You've got to imagine that's all fixed. Then you ratchet it. You've got your strap coming down. The strap goes onto your motorbike, maybe the foot peg, and you ratchet it and it lifts it up. Sounds easy, doesn't it? Sounds simple. Or maybe it doesn't sound simple. Maybe I've made it sound really complicated. But anyway, those are my 3 bits of metal. And this is my ratchet strap. So what I'm going to do first of all is cut this so that it goes onto there, and then I will weld it. I'll bolt it through as well actually, but I'll weld it down so that it's nice and strong on there. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. So my first job is to cut out a piece there. Which I'm going to do with, hopefully this will be tough enough to do it. If it's not, I've got this other cutter here. So that's what I intend to do first. But you won't want to watch me cutting that. So I'll just turn this off for a second. Oh, and I forgot to mention that George, my son, and I have had a tidy up of my workshop, so it's lovely. Got room to work again. A bit more haste, less speed. Like that, so I'll get that exactly the same, or almost exactly the same. When you've got years of engineering experience, you can judge things by eye, but you have to wear these eye protectors. Do not try this at home unless you're qualified, because it could be dangerous, and we don't want unqualified people messing about with machinery. Young people can't do these sort of things. You need years of experience, unless of course you're in the war and there's an urgent need for pilots. Then if you're only 16, 17, 18, then you can fly Spitfires. But apart from that, if you're below 18, you must not use machinery at work. That's the law, you know. Oh, I've cut that like that. Not very. Need to just do that bit a little bit better. I've got that cut like that. Now this bit has to join onto there like that, and when it's on there, I'm going to weld that, weld both sides on, and I might as well put, if I can find a small enough bolt, I'll bolt it on as well, just for extra strength. But the bolt has to fit in there and not interfere with anything inside there. So that's my next. Well, actually, I won't do that just yet. I'll leave all the welding till I'm ready to do everything. So that gets onto there, and when that's welded, when that's all, that becomes one piece, and it can fold down, so it's quite small. Comes one piece, and that then fits into there, and it will actually hold on there because of the ratchet itself will hold it on there. Although I might put a bolt through anyway, just as an added bit of strength. This has only got to lift the motorbike up 10, 12 inches, just to make it that, because that little bit of the first bit, when it goes down, getting it up, once it's up a little bit, the rest of it is a piece of cake. Not, I hasten to add, that I'm intending to drop it again, but you know, I've heard of seasoned riders, very seasoned riders, who drop their bike quite a lot. So me dropping my bike is nothing remarkable about it. And don't forget, I've only done it twice, and both of the times wasn't my fault. Anyway, so that I think stays the same height. I could actually make that a little bit shorter, and I've got to find a bit of metal there to make a plate on here, which I might make a hinge to go on the plate, so that can fold up as well. This is just a prototype, by the way. If this works, I shall make another one out of lighter metal. I think this might be a little bit over the top size wise, but if it's rather heavy for the motorbike, I'll put this half in one pannier and this bit in another pannier, so it'll even it out. So that's where I'm getting to. I'm going to clean off this where I've got to weld that pipe to. Not sure what this is made of. If it's alley, I won't be able to do it. That's alright. Still. Oh, I'm getting in a bit of a pickle with the old camera because it's keeps running out and I keep on plugging the damn thing by accident. I've cleaned that off now. That's got to be clean because to weld it, you've got to have clean metal to clean metal. So I'm now going to just clean the edges off here. I mean, get back to bright metal when I say clean there. If you're not an engineer, you might not understand what I'm talking about, but watch and learn, watch and learn. Put my gloves on again. Health and safety. Actually, it's not health and safety, it's just because this metal gets very hot. And I've learnt to my cost several times. Oh, a nuisance, isn't it? I'll plug that in there. Clean this off now, the edges. Put a little bit of a lip on it for the weld to adhere to. Right. Just needs to be nice and shiny at the edge there. And then it go on there. See what I mean now? go on there, and that will go into the... I'm looking at this now and I'm thinking I don't really need the other one, but that can go in about there. I'll put a bolt through there so that's secure. The strap will come down onto the bike, down onto the foot peg, hopefully. You just ratchet and it lifts it up. The idea is that it lifts it up enough to lift the bike. So that's where I'm at the moment. I've just cut this, the end of the strap. Oh, I don't know if this lighter works. Of course it doesn't. I can hear Mia out there, she's chasing the fox away again. Yeah, so I've found out I probably will still weld it, but it doesn't really need to be welded. It's pretty solid on there, and I'll get away with just one pipe. This pipe is narrower, so I might use that and cut it down to that height, because that's all the height I need, I think, for leverage. But yeah, I don't think I need to. Don't need to weld. So that goes in there like that, and now that's the thing. With the other pipe, that fitted in nicely, and it was supported by this by itself there. So I will actually use this bit of pipe. I'll cut it down so it's not so it can fit in the pannier basically. I'll end up with just that and that in the pannier, in the, you know, so that if I see anyone, sorry if you can't see me, if I see anyone who is having difficulty, anyone who drops their bike, I'll be able to help them. I'll say, no, don't do it like that, mate. I've invented this. Well, I didn't invent it really, I adapted it. But although if someone drops their bike and I'm there as well, we probably won't need any extra assistance, will we? The two of us could easily do it. I mean, I can do it on my own, as you know. But a lot of these elderly bikers, they haven't got the strength that I've got. Yeah, so anyway, that would be there. So now I've got to, why I had the lighter is I was going to burn the edges of this nylon so it won't fray, but I'll do that at a later stage. And I think it goes up, I'm not sure if it goes in that way or in, but I'll try it. So you push that in there, and this might be still too long, I don't know. I made it a bit longer just in case. Now you've got to imagine that's in your bigger pipe. Bear with me. It's a prototype, and that goes up under there. You've got that there, and then you just, oh, is that going the right way? There is a limit to how much you can actually get, and I think I've just reached the limit, so yeah, I've got too much. But I think you get the gist. then to undo it, if you want to undo it, you straighten that out, and oh dear, I'm not absolutely sure how you do, so that you open it, there you go, you open that right up and then you can just pull that out. But, tomorrow when it's light again I shall go out and to the motorbike and see just exactly how much strap I do need. I'll leave that there for now because it's about, I don't know, half past 8, 9 o'clock, and Mia hasn't had her dinner yet, so I'll go and sort her out. And we'll continue this tomorrow. Morning, Mia. Hi, Bonnie. You're a funny cat. Good morning, everyone. Now let's see. Where was I? Oh yes. I was going to be making a, what would you call it? A bike lift. Not a jack, is it? I'm going to do a bit of welding, I think. Oh no, I was going to wait until I'll make sure it's all going to work before I start welding. Right, I've taken that off, taken that bolt out and then repositioned it shorter on the inside so there's not a great big bit sticking out as there was. And then I was looking at this bit that bit that slides into there, and I was thinking, why don't I just attach that onto this to cut this bit to the right length, which I've figured out is about the length of that bit. It's thinner. Cut that to the right length, stick that ratchet on there, and it would just be a one-piece contraption then. Why am I doing it in why am I making it in all these three pieces? There must be a reason, because the one I saw on YouTube, which wasn't as robust as this, or as good, was in three pieces, in three sections. I think, well, yeah, it was easier for him. He needed the height, didn't he? Now before I start cutting things down, there's a reason why he had them in that. He needed the height of the appliance, and he needed it in three sections because he couldn't otherwise fit the thing into his pannier or on his bike. It would be too long. So now it got me thinking, perhaps I do need it to be in three sections. Oh well, these things are set to challenge us, aren't they? So I'll have to think about that. That's it. That's my jack on my lift, my bike lift. It works. Now I'm going to go and try it on the bike. It's about 26 inches tall. This bit isn't fixed in yet. I've got to get maybe something a bit stronger, but that's so that when I got the jack I can hold it with my foot to steady it. That's the idea of that. Is it recording?
Yep.
Oh no. I lent my bike to someone and they bloody well dropped it and they can't lift it up. Oh. I'll have to get my new prototype lifter out. Good job I made this. Think it'll work, Lee?
It should do, John. You made it.
Right. That off of there. Quite a lot of traffic about, but you know, they'll have to wait. Can't rush these things. That goes in there like that. That goes in there like... Oh, fuck. Excuse my language, I put it the wrong way round. Hang on. Look, mate, just be patient. Yeah, and your mother. Yeah. Right. Call the police, mate. They won't come, they're too busy arresting old ladies in the park. What you do is now then. Oops. I'm hoping it will work. Hang on now. Make sure that it's got a good grip. Oh. This is only the prototype. I think I've got to get... I may have to get that in a bit. And then all you do is... Oh, it's moving. Don't want that to slip there, Lee. Maybe I should have had my other foot on it. See it, Lee?
It's moving, John.
Yeah. I think I'll just go all the way up there. Whoops, what was that noise? just scratched me there. I can just push it over now, I think. Got it. And all right, I'll be on in a minute. That's it, Lee. It works, son.
Done. Told you it worked.
Yeah. Okay, cut. Well, anyway, it worked. So, but this is, you know, this is just a prototype. It's got to be strong though, because look what's happened. You see where I fixed the ratchet on? Look what happened to that bit of metal there. That was tight in there, and it's just bent that bit of metal. So the next bit I'll get, if I get another bit of tube like this, next time I won't cut it. I won't cut a bit out of it. What I'll do is I'll bash it so that it goes flat enough to fit on there, and that should be the strength needed. But look, it just shows you. See, that was tight. That bit there, that was tight. That bolt was tightly done up. Well, at least I know it works. I'm very pleased with that idea. Yeah. Right. What's next? What's my next job? Ah, yeah. I've got this old foot pump. I've still got that to repair. That would be my next job. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little demonstration of how to make a bike lift, really, isn't it? Or a bike lifter upper. It looks very Heath Robinson, but it works. And as I say, this is just a prototype. If I can get some lighter metal, be even better. Light and strong. So maybe box section would do the trick. That would be strong, wouldn't it? Light alloy box section. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me on this experiment, which I'm pleased to say did actually fulfill its function. Take care now, and I'll see you all again soon, I hope. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't liked it, please dislike it, because that counts on the algorithms too. See you later, everyone. Take care. Bye.